Big headline is now that tropical storm watches have been posted for parts of Hampton Roads and hurricane watches for some areas that were not under the watch a little bit earlier, as Dorian is starting to make that northward turn and is starting to speed up ever so slightly. Let's get right to the map, show you which areas are under which advisories. The red, those are hurricane watches. That includes Camden, Currituck, Pasquotank, Perquimans, Chowan County, an area south of the Albemarle Sound, and that continues all the way up to the state line. Inland North Carolina, once you get back inland, talking about Gates County, Hertford County, Northampton County, Bertie County, you're under a tropical storm watch, and just about all of Hampton Roads, all of our viewing area, with the exception of Sussex County, under that tropical storm watch as well. Again, that is with the brand new 5 o'clock advisory. So let's take a look at what's going on with Dorian right now. If you were watching yesterday, remember it was just sitting here over Grand Bahama Island for just about the entire day. And obviously you can see that northward progress. The eye wall not as concentric, and it doesn't look as detailed or as organized as it did a little bit earlier. And the winds are still holding at 110 miles per hour. There's that northwest movement at 6 miles per hour. Now the storm is 105 miles east of Vero Beach, Florida. That forecast track, very similar. There hasn't been very much change over the past couple of days with the track of the storm located here just off the South Carolina coastline by 2 o'clock on Thursday, and then working its way towards the northeast by 2 o'clock on Friday. And again, that center line really hasn't changed all that much, and we don't really want to focus necessarily on that center line because the conditions and what you can expect expand out much larger. This storm is almost 300 miles in diameter, so those conditions and the effects extend well beyond that center line. But you'll notice there is the potential for somewhere from Cape Fear to Cape Lookout to Cape Hatteras for some landfall along that North Carolina coast. And then the storm rapidly moves off towards the northeast. So let's time out Hurricane Dorian, what we can expect as we go through Thursday afternoon. We'll start to see the clouds on the increase, and then into Thursday evening, showers developing, some heavier rain starting to move into the Outer Banks of North Carolina. It's really into Thursday overnight that we're looking at the heavy rain and wind. Heavy rain, very windy into Friday morning, and even Friday afternoon, things will probably taper off late in the day, setting up a pretty nice weekend. But it's that Thursday night into Friday time frame that we'll be watching Dorian closely now.